Asked the hospital social worker how to do it. This person was kind, and they did a pretty good job and got us started on the way. But, you know, they got a limited target audience and how we're going to deal with it. And it really didn't satisfy that career first and second grade teacher that I was living with. She knew about learning modalities. That is, each one of us learns a different way. Some of us, you know, can be told we learn. Others have to have something to put their hands on. Others have to learn by listening. Some of us need a whole bunch of different ways before it hits and sticks. But in a crowded schedule of the hospital, where we're going to find it? It took a while. We had started to think outside the box. It was just down the hill and around the corner. It was the Cancer Wellness House. They've helped us in more ways than Terry has given me the time to share today. But that doesn't mean I'm not going to try, because that's something else I've learned from them, is to keep going, keep after, because there are a lot of options out there as we face this newly defined world, but giving up isn't one of those options. For our grandkids, it was the Cancer Wellness House and the Kids Club. Was this something that I as a caregiver could have done? Not even close. Still, I was taking over chores at home, making sure all their physical needs were met and covered. That's what was counted. Nah, wrong again. Despite all the progress that's been made, what cancer is and what cancer isn't, there's still a lot of work to be done. And we saw this time and time again. We would see somebody we hadn't seen in a while, and they'd say, "Gee, it doesn't look like you have cancer." I guess she had anything on her face or something, you know. When she wore a wig, nobody knew that she was wearing a wig most of the time, because that technology is improved. Or there were times we'd be just left alone, because she needed the time to rest and to spend with her loved ones. What she needed was a chance to connect to the world beyond cancer treatment, where she could be treated special, but not pampered. She didn't want to be held in a hermetically sealed bubble of someone else's making. She needed to find a way to enjoy a social setting that respected her condition, recognized her needs, and celebrated life, honoring how important family was a major part of her life. That's a very tall order, but it's one that's met several times a year in the seasonal social with the Cancer Wellness House. Easter, summer, Halloween, and Christmas, all done perfectly, and just for her, with a lot of other great people invited, and each one of them feeling like it was just for them. And it was astonishing. You know, the list goes on, and we didn't take advantage of everything that was offered. She loved her massages, and I benefited from that as well, because even a caregiver occasionally needs to take off the super cape and admit that this is damn hard.